In the previous episode, Sandy Sparkles helped decorate my base by adding a lush cave ceiling right above my workshop area. We also built a new iron farm, which uses a new crushing wheel setup, which was showed to me by one of my viewers, iDavidFH. In this episode, I'll be expanding my base by finally building my bedroom, and then building a tower on top of the peak of the mountain. This tower will also serve as a port for my airship. Welcome to the BeCreative SMP. Hello everyone, in our last episode we built this amazing iron farm here and it's been running for a while. We actually have about 14,000 iron ingots right now, so we can just grab a stack like that. And there we go, we got some iron. So plenty of iron for all the things that we're going to be building. So we're going to go up here using the elevator. We can just go in like that, close the door, and then we go up to the second floor. Ta-da! Oh yeah, and look at that amazing work that Sandy did on the roof here. So we got this like lush cave design here, and this is looking amazing for our base. We do need to set up like a stock ticker connection here. So basically I want to be able to like talk to my bee here, and then we can get like our items and stuff fetched up here, and that's going to come from an inventory space that we're going to have down below the ground down here. But if we go through our base a little bit here, up there we have our waystone where you can like teleport to the base here, and over here you have the entrance to the base itself, and people are dying. Should I go save the colony? I think we have plenty of like defenders, so they should be fine. Maybe I'll, if more people keep dying, I'll go help them. But yeah, here we have the entrance to our base, so you just go in here, and then I've made some changes. So okay, maybe we should go help them. It's nighttime though. Okay, we only have one raider left, so it should be down there. They should be highlighted, I guess. Our colony's looking beautiful, by the way. I know Eclipse has been building some bridges in here, so that's very loud right there. That's very loud. Okay, well, I guess it looks like they can like handle themselves, I guess. So, but yeah, we actually have stone bridges here now. A lot of stuff that we have is like getting upgraded. Let me actually sleep. Yeah, our colony is looking really great. So we still need to build like a train station over here. We'll see if that ever gets done. But yeah, we got a beautiful rainbow. And yeah, just look at the colony. It's really growing. We have like a lot of little bridges and stuff. Our barracks has been upgraded to stone now. Very beautiful. Okay, but enough about the colony. We need to get back to working on our base. So as I said before, we have our entrance on the right side here. Let's see, right there, like down there is our entrance. I was there, right there. And now if we go up top here on the ramparts above the entrance, so our entrance is like right below us. And then if we go up here on the ramparts, we can go back here. So I've opened up like a little opening here. We might decorate this a little bit more. But inside here, we have this huge room here. And right now you can actually see the behind the scenes of my base. So the stuff you're not supposed to see. But what I want to do here is I want to expand this floor here, and I want to like dig some of this stuff out. So we need to like, yeah, we need to dig out a lot of stone here, get rid of some of those mobs maybe, or just build a wall so we don't see them. Maybe put some lanterns back there. But we're gonna dig this out, we're gonna expand the floor, and yeah, we're gonna maybe I'll put some bookcases in here, because I think it gets that like library feel to it. And I also need like my own space. So this will be like my study space, and we'll probably have like a little bedroom here and stuff like that. And if we head outside, okay, I'm lost in my own base. But if we head outside, I also in this episode, I want to expand my base. So we're going in there, and I want to build like a little tunnel all the way up to the top peak up here. And right up here on the peak, I want to build a huge tower that goes up, and then we're going to have like somewhere up here, we're going to have like a little airship station, airship landing area, and we're going to have an airship. and I think that's going to look amazing. So yeah, we're building an airship station in this episode. But yeah, I'll do a little bit of mining, a little bit of digging, and then I'll cut back to have a look at more of my progress. All right, I've been doing a lot of digging and a lot of building, and yeah, as you can see, I just lit all these empty blaze burners behind me here to kind of look like braziers that are hanging in the ceiling. I thought that looked kind of good. On the sides, we have like bookcases and barrels. Ignore that this one is like 3 wide and that everything else is 2 wide. I may have made a small mistake there. Let's put this flint away so I don't light something on fire here. But yeah, basically, you have all these empty blaze burners here hanging in the ceiling. I thought it was nice for the lighting, the decoration, and then we also have a nice table here where we can sit and eat. You can like sit down in these seats and have some nice food on this red tablecloth from the Create mod. And then back here, I added like a little area for my personal bedroom. So we have our bed over here, and it's kind of like made private with these banners that are hanging here. As you can hear, there's a lot of flowing water in here because I live in an ice cave, and when ice gets warm, it melts. So maybe that's something I need to take care of. But yeah, I got my bed here. I can sleep. I have a seat here with like a little blueprint table if I need to, you know, plan something. And then I got a little toolbox here where I can put all my crate stuff. And if we go out here, we have some stairs, and these stairs are going to lead up into that giant tower. Now there's a lot of turns here. It's quite far up, so I'm sure my editor can just cut out this part. And now we've made it to the top. And let's see. I'm going to go ahead and just get my sleeping bag real quick. But yeah, this is what it looks like up here. So basically we're like really high up right now. So you can see the mountains around us. And that's the base. That's the windmill over there. We got the power plant. And we got this little tower that we started here. So basically the base is stone brick. And we got a little hanging millstone here. I thought it was kind of funny. It looked kind of cool. And then, yeah, I started building some stairs here. And basically, we're going to go up here. We're going to build like a little platform. I'll do like a little house or something up here. And then we're going to place our airship right here in front of us. So I am going to keep working on this. And while I'm busy working on this, I will do a little tour of the colony. So we'll go ahead and skip to that while I work, and you guys will get to see that instead. So see you guys soon. This is the boat where it all began on episode 1. Feels like ages ago, but I believe it's only a few months ago. A lot has happened since then. We've really built up the colony here, and we're even getting some fancy bridges. As you guys may or may not know, this is probably going to be my last episode, actually. This is episode 10, and yeah, the activity on the SMP has been good overall, but lately it's kind of died down, and I think this is a good time to kind of end the season for me. I am going to leave it open, so I may come back, but most likely this is going to be the final episode at episode 10. And yeah, just wanted to like run around and reminisce a little bit. There are some things that I wish we kind of finished, like the train station over there. Blowfast offered to help a little bit with the train station, but otherwise there hasn't been a lot of interest in actually finishing the train station for us. So yeah, I think that is not going to happen. But yeah, we made an amazing colony. I'm like really happy with the overall theme that we had. And the biggest issue for us has really been the food. So as you can see, like all our colonists are basically like starving right now. So MineColonies, getting the food working. I'm sure it... yeah, they talk. Forgot about that. But yeah, getting the food working and like making sure the food works, and you know, they want MineColony food. They don't always want the food that Create has or other mods has or even the vanilla food. They want a lot of different food, and that's kind of been an issue, like trying to supply that all the time. I am happy that I was able to create the Forester though, which actually combines MineColonies and Create. It was a lot harder than I thought it would be. Like, I think in my video I make it seem really easy, but oh man, it was a pain to get it working. I actually had to pay like Vlofast 20 diamond blocks just to like finish building it for me, because basically every time the mine colony people would go in and place like belts or cogs or something like that, they would just like place them, but then they would drop on the ground. So they would just constantly be building and failing to build the create mod blocks, and then it would repeat and they would like request more stuff, and yeah, it was just a pain. So my recommendation is, if you want to combine create and mine colonies, maybe build the structure. Like, you can make a custom structure or use the amazing structures that they already include, and don't use any create components. And instead, what you want to do is you want to just go in and modify the structure after it has been built as a level 5 structure. So you can go in and like put some create stuff in there, put some frog ports in there, do that after it has been built. But when you make custom structures, just don't use create components in it, because it's just a mess. Yeah, this is what our colony looks like. My base is up here. I think if we fly a little bit here. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. So Eclipse actually spent a little bit of time here making a water fountain for this area. The idea was to have like multiple market stands here and have like our shops here. So we have Low has an iron farm shop there, or a mending shop that you originally could pay iron to buy. We have a rocket shop here from Ranger. We got a lamp shop from Vlofast, I think. And then we have my shop for kelp over there. And that was kind of the thing. I was the kelp guy on episode 1. Yeah, so many memories here. So many memories. And then, yeah, this is the way to my base. So if we get up here and we just hook on here, you could just travel using the wrench like this. Is one thing that I'm like really happy with. Also, the windmill, of course, up there in the mountain. I'm really happy with that build. And the experience of doing the SMP has been amazing. So many of you guys have like watched and like commented and told me your thoughts and ideas, and even given me input on what I should build next. So thank you so much for that. I really appreciate it. And yeah, maybe you guys have some ideas for what kind of videos I should do in the future. Maybe a build you'd like to see, or tutorial or something like that. Maybe there's an SMP or something that I should join. Do let me know in the comments down below. Yeah, now we're getting close to the actual base here. And man, yeah, there's so much work that still needs to be done here. But as you get inside, we have the base itself with the amazing work that Sandy did on the ceiling. I think I showed this earlier in the episode, so we don't need to show it again. But yeah, I've now finished building the airship part. So if we go in here and we walk through our little new area here and we head up, we should get to our airship. Okay, and now we're at the top here. And as you can see, I've kind of decorated a little bit in here, put some windows into the structure, and there's still the outside here. So you can go out here and have a nice view of everything around us. And the same thing on the opposite side here. Got a little balcony area where you can just have a look out. And if we head upstairs, you can see that we have an airship. So you have this little area, which is the landing, and then you have like a little bridge. And yeah, it's a far way down here. But yeah, this is the way onto the airship. And we can actually flip this up. So this is like part of the wall of the airship like that. And we can also flip up the inside here. And then we have this like thick wall here. And we can actually go and just like sit here. And we can actually fly with our airship. I'm going to reduce the speed a little bit. But yeah, there we go. We're flying. And if I don't look up, I won't break the illusion. But yeah, so it runs on a train track. Yeah, it's not more complicated than that, but I thought it was pretty cool. I wanted to put this train track higher up so where you wouldn't see it, but basically this is the height limit of the world, so I can't build any higher than this. But we do have a a working airship. And yeah, this is where I take my leave. So I'm taking this airship and going to new places. So thank you once again, everyone who's been watching. You guys have been amazing. And I hope to see you guys in future episodes in maybe a different SMP, or who knows, maybe I'll make another 100 ideas video. So thank you again and see y'all later. Bye bye.